Hello guys, new event, strategy directive returns. Last time it happened it was GD event. We had Cecil, Donald, Shapesmith, Immortal and Robert in it. Now we have Conquest, Kregg, Anissa, Alan and Russ. Disappointed to see that the image for event did not change, and disappointed to see the synergy of this team not being described. In the previous event it was described in great detail why and how those heroes synergize. This time it's not. It's not like middle to high level players don't know how it works, but for the new players and newbies this would be appreciated. And it's not like it would take more than 10 minutes to describe how this proposed team works, but whatever. Also pretty funny to see that they say that Alan pairs well together with the other four. Well, he does not. He does not synergize with them in any way, shape or form. So we have this event shop that's basically rare Worlds Beyond heroes and the 5 heroes that I mentioned, and you can only get them, but the probability of getting them is very high. Who should you get? Any elites, any of those, take them, because all of those heroes are S tier and Anissa is triple S tier. And even if you don't want to be making Alan or Russ, you can always use them as food. And Worlds Beyond food is the most valuable, since this faction has too many fantastic heroes and you never have enough copies. So there's that. And the probability rates are very high. But how do you get this silver chips? These silver chips. You have 2 special nightmares. One is pay to win friendly, the other is accessible to everyone. Cecil's nightmares, and you can only use those 5 heroes. That's it. Not much to think about. Just remember that your weakest heroes should probably be in the backline, so as not to get killed and not deduct a ton of points from you. Other than that, not much to say really. No, I got something to say. I got something to say about artifacts. For Conquest, either use Oxygen Helmet or E-Piece, because those increase his tankiness and attack because of his second skill, and this one just deals massive damage, and he is highest attack hero in the entire game, should be using this, and you can benefit from it. Speaking of Anissa, Anissa should be wearing the highest attack artifact, like GD cloaking device probably, but we have other ones. It depends on your particular list of artifacts and their levels. Notable mentions are Flex and Spray Gun, Body Enhancement, Flex and Staff, and Martian Spear. Now, after that, you put your second best attack artifact on Kregg, so that Kregg and his minion have higher attack, and after that you put what's that? Damien Dark Blood Notes on either Alan or Russ, and whatever else on the last one of them. Depending on how high you get in nightmares, it might be something for survivability like Burger Mart, or something for attack like Martian Spear. How to game the system. For example, if you're facing a mortal and if he pops immunity shields, you can just rerun this stage to get Conquest to place a critical head attack and pop his immunity shield. You can also give Conquest higher crit chance artifact for higher probability of him bursting the immunity shield if Immortal gets to use it. Other than that, you can also try to game the system by rerunning the stages when when you think that you want this or this one or another one minion from Kregg. For example, if you at earlier stages you need more damage, you make Kregg summon Anissa, so I click battle and I see who Kregg summons. Let's say I want Anissa, okay, that's good. But if I wanted Thula, for some reason, I'd restart it. At later stages you might want to rerun the operation so that Kregg summons Lucan so nobody dies. At earlier ones you want Thula or Anissa, but you will figure it out yourself. I trust in you. And every 5 stages you get heroes instead of just silver chips. Now this one is a tricky pony. This one you have to use access cards to try to run this operation, but you can use any heroes, or you can use any World Beyond heroes. That's decent. That means your best team would be Inversa, Conquest, Russ and Anissa. And to make it the quickest, you should be placing Russ in front line because the ranged heroes attack quicker. Yeah, but the issue is if you don't get 3 stars on your first try, you have wasted that ticket and any additional reruns would cost you tickets. I'm not gonna be playing that game, I'm not gonna be spending gems on that. They want you to buy 6 access cards for 1.5k. That's, I think that's 250 gems per access card, which is not too much, but it's not too little. And you get back, you're guaranteed, if you hit 3 stars, you're guaranteed to get back 1 elite, which is valuable, and more silver chips. Oh my god, this thing, thank god. And 100 chips. Oh, it gets better. You get more chips for later waves, but then you won't be sure if you can get 3 stars. That's just silly. Save gems. I recommend you save gems. Save gems. Save chips. If you're a low level player, you want to be empowering your ranking up your heroes for them to maybe do better in this nightmare and get higher rewards. Don't know what to say, what else to say. Get all the elites from this event you can. Don't turn your nose from Russ and Alan. Russ is amazing. Alan is great. You either want to be using them or feeding better Worlds Beyond heroes with them. No sense in refreshers, don't waste that precious currency on refreshers. If you see something amazing and you run out of silver chips, just buy silver chips with gems, if it's worth it. I'm not sure it is, honestly not sure. Maybe if you see 2 Kreggs, maybe it's worth it, but I wouldn't be so sure. Also, unless you see the screen with, let's say you're starving for a Kregg copy, and you see screen and there's one Kregg copy and you desperately need it, and you can only get it by purchasing all because you have 230 chips, do purchase all. But as long as you have at the very least 250 gems, 250 chips, do purchase a random item. There is no purchase all missions, there is no refresh missions. Always try to snipe, unless otherwise, as I described 2 sentences ago. That's it. Good luck, guys. Have a great week.